take the position on the start of the grid. Everyone's just getting into position. It looked like all the front runners were at the very back then, just seeping their way through. Parking up for one moment, and then as the marshal indicates happy with the grid, points up to the start lights. We are getting ready for the start. Red lights are on now, and a decent start there. Charlie Nesbitt's going to take the lead in the race through turn 1 and 2 as they almost go 3 wide through turn 1 and 2 for the first time. Max Cook has joined Charlie at the lead of the field for first and second place as they go through Christmas corner and the next couple of corners up towards turn 6 for the first time. Presentations for the prior race going on downstairs at the commentary box. Charlie Nesbitt running very deep onto the grass to try and get the bike turning as quickly as he can, and has not been able to really shake off Max Cook. So as they go over the back straight for the first time out of 12 and through the left hand of the boot and into the boot, I'd say as well. Great stuff from them. Charlie Nesbitt will take the lead in the race, but as they come over the line, what is the gap going to be between them and the rest of the field? Well, it's 0.3 of a second between those two. Almost 3 seconds between Will Howarth in third place, who's got Brandon Payne, Ryan O'Grady, Gareth Roberts, Felix Hearn, Josh Ingram, Charlie Wybrow and James Blackburn in 10th place. And then Jack Walters, Craig Walker, Greg Pym, Brad Ray and Ben Pascoe in 13th place. 14th for Brad Ray, Ben Pascoe in 15th, 16th for Mark Evans, Sean Whittaker in 17th place. And yeah, so first lap completed, 11 to go, and Charlie Nesbitt's really got the pedal to the metal. He's really pushing hard, and as we saw when I was back here with the championship at Tattershall a number of weeks ago now, Charlie Nesbitt was absolutely fantastic, and what I'm seeing so far is going to be more of the same. Fastest lap, 50.3, 0.6 of a second ahead of Max Cook. Will Howarth in third, but Ryan O'Grady moves up to fourth, now disposing Brandon Payne, who's down to fifth. Josh Ingram and a whole load of people have managed to jump ahead of Felix Hearn, who I think has jumped back to the very back of the field, potentially with a problem. So a shame for Felix, but as the rest of the field make their way around, it's also rather entertaining racing, Lester.
Certainly is an entertaining start anyway, as you say, Dan, that the riders seemingly settled down into dare I say it, a bit of a
rhythm.
Rhythm, yes. Hopefully, as I say that, I don't do a Kiko, and yeah, I don't want to jinx anyone, but
we will have to remind the ladies and gentlemen of that link later. It is a stunning moment, but of course Charlie Nesbitt another fastest lap as he heads on to lap 3. 50.2, the man's a machine, nearly a second ahead, but Gareth Roberts has now gotten ahead of Brandon Payne. Did start out very well, did Brandon. He's going to get the cut back on the exit of turn number 2. Up the hill though, just seems to be struggling for a run, but he isn't going to stop him from trying to go out the inside, but just goes deep and might lose out another position to Josh Ingram. So from my third place to 7th, it's a decent start from him, but it just sadly seems to be going a little bit further back at the moment. And in fact, it looked like he just, the number 20 did look like they couldn't quite get off the corner well, so
I can see someone's pulled off to the very top of the circuit and is stepping off the bike. Looks like it's stopped.
That's at Christmas corner, turn number 3. Can't quite see who that is. We'll let you know. Yellow flags at turn number 3, which is another great overtaking opportunity taken out there as they move the bike away. Charlie Nesbitt, another fastest lap, 50.1 now, 1.5 seconds ahead of Max Cook. Everyone else, as you say, Lester, starting to settle down into a rhythm on lap 4 out of 12. A good third of the race done already. Not that long left to go, but
yeah, and I was just keeping my eye on I think it's the fight for third place, actually, which is very, very close. Third and the fight for 5th as well.
Indeed it is. I believe it is Craig Walker who's pulled off at the top of the circuit, having a look at the timing screen.
Yeah, he's the one that's dropped down on the timing order, as people online on Facebook can also see what we can see.
Exactly, so Charlie Nesbitt over the line hasn't set a new fastest lap. What a shock. But Max Cook still in second place, 2.172 seconds out. It's incredible the way that Charlie's riding that bike. Honestly, it's just thundering around with so much sort of confidence. He's really throwing the bike around, really showing a sort of masterclass, and why he's been doing so well all over. Meanwhile, though, the battle for third place, currently with Will Howarth and Ryan O'Grady. Will in the all-black bike, quite nicely handling it. It's doesn't look as similar to some of the other pit bikes that we're seeing around here, but it does look rather nice indeed. And as they turn their way through turns number 7 and 8, the double left-handers, we can certainly see that Will is doing all the best he can in order to take as much position as he can. He's quite happy in the lead of that little battle for third place. He's got Ryan O'Grady not making much in terms of inroads, but it's a three bike, I do apologise, for third, fourth and fifth. You can see some habits do die hard, Lester.
Yeah, we'll let you off with that one, Dan, don't worry. I certainly won't mention that one again. I will mention that one again. Yeah, it seems to just really, without sounding too disrespectful, be kind of a two-horse race, really, between Nesbitt and Cook out front on their own. 11 seconds, 14. Almost 14 and a half seconds it is from Nesbitt down to Will Howarth, who's in third place at the moment. That's incredible. Incredible,
and it's almost 3 seconds between Charlie Nesbitt and Max Cook, which shows just how quick Max is and just how quick Charlie is. I mean, on that last lap, a 50.3 for Charlie and a 50.9 for Max Cook. Let's put that into perspective. It was the fastest lap, the last lap for Will Howarth, 52.3, 2 seconds a lap. Incredible gap, 12 seconds now, or 16 seconds now between the race leaders and Will Howarth. But Ryan O'Grady and Gareth Roberts up towards turn number 3. That's Christmas corner. Very tight between those guys. Gareth Roberts trying to have a cheeky look at the inside. He's trying to make as much position as he can, and would much rather be in fourth place than fifth place at the moment. Did have a bit of a look, couldn't really do much about it, but I'm sure the tighter stuff seems to suit him better, so we'll certainly see maybe the back half of this lap as they go through 7 and 8 with 2 left-handers. We'll certainly see him catching up once again.
And I thought I saw Charlie Nesbitt almost kind of pulling a wheelie there. I don't know if that was a measure of his confidence as he starts to make his way, scythe his way through some of the back markers. But yeah, the gap increasing from first to second. Max Cook now 3.7 seconds behind, and he is looking very dominant as one rider peels off towards pit lane.
And of course, we've also seen Gareth Roberts has gone ahead of Ryan O'Grady for fourth place. We'll try and find out who has come into the pit lane now. But let's do with 4 laps left to go. It is Charlie Nesbitt in the lead of the race, ahead of Max Cook. Will Howarth in third, fourth place now for Gareth Roberts and Ryan O'Grady, with Brandon Payne, Josh Ingram, Callum Wybrow, Jack Quarters, James Blackburn and Greg Pym down to 11th place. Sean Whittaker and Ben Pascoe 12th and 13th. And Mark Evans, I believe, in 14th place has come into the pit lane.
Yeah, these two up front, Max Cook and Charlie Nesbitt, now making their way confidently through the some of the traffic, and it's almost like they're in another universe compared to the rest of the field, because they're well, dominating a lot. I can't think of another word for it.
It's 4.2 seconds between Nesbitt and Cook. I mean, just honestly, that is so quick.
And they're both, well, from first to third, almost 20 seconds now.
And as we said that as well, still a great battle in the midfield as well. We negotiating through a couple of pieces of traffic. Charlie Nesbitt, fastest lap, just 50.101. And it really is a 101 on how to race in these sorts of bikes as well. 5.1 seconds between Charlie and Max Cook. We'll see what the gap is like between Will Howarth now as well in just a moment when he comes over the line. Just 2 laps left to go. And it's Will Howarth and Gareth Roberts in third and fourth, who are going really nicely indeed. That battle for third place is heading up towards the turn number 3 at Christmas Corner.
Yeah, that one is the closest fight on track, I would say, in the top positions anyway.
It is certainly at the moment, yes, and going deep there was Will Howarth through turn number 7. Doesn't have to push his way through on the inside. He did have the inside line coming through turn number 7, but luckily did manage to hold on to it. But Gareth has really got signaling really showing, look, I'm here, let's just let this happen, mate, just let me through. He's trying all he can, tried to go up the left of the bike, going to try and pull side by side. Oh, and who's gone down? That is at, well, I can't quite see where that is at the moment, so...
At the penultimate corner it was, didn't manage to see who that was from my vantage point.
Does get underway though, that's 49. Alice's Rhino Grady, who went down, but he is back up and running, as you say, so... But Charlie Nesbitt, again, 49.939.
Pulling wheelies, there he is, coming in.
Last lap for him as well, we can show off now. He's putting him over the line, takes the checkered flag, pulls a wheelie, you know. Charlie Nesbitt, day in the life really, isn't it? Fantastic run for him. Max Cook does come over the line, 6.468 seconds behind in second place. I mean, the gap for third and fourth is going to be even bigger as well. It's going to be a very...